This was actually where they celebrated Celebration 2022. Stick around this video. I promise you're going to have a good time watching this video. It's a promise.
So this is the architectural plan of the park. And so everything got crumbled totally.
From something like this?
Yes, to
something like this.
The prisoners used in working. The spades, the cutlasses.
Yeah, the shovel.
They're all political prisoners.
Wow.
And this is the full-size prison. This is what it used to look like, because attach it to your leg to make escape very difficult, because
I can't leave this enough.
You can't.
Are you trying me?
Try and see.
You try me?
Try. These are the three wise men, the three founding fathers of Nigeria's independence.
Wow. So
these are some of the activities that are taking place over time here in the park.
African story is so rich. Freedom Park house most of these histories in Nigeria. It's a place you need to visit.
Welcome to Freedom Park.
Right.
Before now, this place used to be a colonial prison.
Right.
Called Broad Street Prison.
What?
Broad Street Prison,
okay.
Or Majesty's Prison.
Okay.
You know, it was named after the Queen of England because the British people colonized us.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, this prison was one of the first prisons built in Nigeria.
Okay.
It was established in the year 1872. That's dating back to 150 years.
Yeah.
But looking around you today, you get to notice that everywhere looks modern. New buildings spread around the environment, which makes you begin to wonder and ask questions like, if this place is as old as 150 years,
exactly, yeah,
where then are the original prison structures? Unfortunately, these prison structures were destroyed due to negligence and ignorance.
Wow.
You know, it's so sad, we Africans have no regard for history.
I understand, yeah.
So any space we see, we just want to build high-risers, hotels, anything that will yield money, forgetting our heritage, taking it behind, which is very bad.
So as it stands now, no building, those prison
structures were lost due to negligence and ignorance. So what we have here is just the prison walls. So I'll take you around, give you the history behind the prison walls, how old the prison walls are, and all that. So what makes this place so unique and well celebrated today is because so many icons, those who fought for Nigeria's independence, were imprisoned here.
Wow.
The likes of Obafemi Awolowo, Jack Conrad, first governor of Lagos, Herbert Macaulay, and a whole lot of others. So as soon as you get to the museum, more history will be unveiled there.
Wow. All right, let's go to the museum and see what's up.
So after Nigeria gained their independence in the year 1960, by 1979, all the prisoners were moved out from this prison to the likes of Kirikiri prison and Ikoyi prison.
Wow.
So for a very long period of time, this place was abandoned. As a matter of fact, it was a dumping ground for almost 30 years. 30 years. It was a hideout for criminals, where all manner of heinous crimes were carried out: rape, drug dealing, name it. The site was allocated to different developers. Wow. But they couldn't make any meaning out of the space. Right. It was around 1999, the brainchild behind this space, Freedom Park, Architect Theo Lawson, he initiated the idea. He came to the rescue. A white man or a black man? He's a black man. All right. Mr. Theo Lawson. So he came to the rescue. He initiated the idea of devising ways to preserve this rich heritage. Wow. So he met the governor at the time, ex-Governor Raji Fashola Babatunde, and submitted his proposal to him. Wow. Ex-Governor Raji Fashola Babatunde was the one who accepted the proposal of making Freedom Park what it is today. And it's really beautiful. It's so cool because he has a lot of respect for the future. He cares about the future. It takes one who cares about the future, who can envision the future to preserve history. Of course. So much credit for that. Because without him, Freedom Park wouldn't have come into existence. So give him a lot of applause for that. This place is so beautiful. The person that did this job did. He's an incredible mind. He's an architect. Wow. Very handsome, kind, gentle.
And he respected his handsomeness in this place.
His beauty is manifest around this environment.
Verified.
Kalakuta, he was also the person who designed Kalakuta Museum.
Wow.
Yeah.
Best to stick around.
All these structures you're seeing around here all have meanings. They are all symbolic. Yeah. They all stand for one thing and the other. They're not just careless buildings scattered around the space. For example, okay, this space you're standing on used to be the females' prison. Wow. Today it has been reconstructed into what we call the Park's Amphitheater.
Park what?
Amphitheater.
Okay.
They do have mini shows here. Wow. Poetry recitations, art exhibitions, movie documentary. Wow. It's very colorful at night. If you come here at night, this place is always a prison and it will forever be a prison. Though this is just a luxurious prison today because if you come here, you can't stop coming here at all. You just get changed to the beauty and enjoyment of this place.
Sakpa is dealing with me right now.
It's very amazing how the architect got to dig so deep to discover the original colonial plan.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. All the structures here are quite a replica of the colonial prison, though in a more artistic fashion, because some of the statues you're seeing here were donated by one of the biggest art collectors in Nigeria. It's called Omobaye Mrs. Shillong, to make the environment very cultural and artistic.
Of course, yeah.
Showing you about the different Nigerian traditional practices.
I think I saw something from
yes, Kosiwa. The Fulani, the Benin people on their beads, the Igbo people selling their kola nuts here. They're all on the statues. So as we go around, I'm going to explain each and every statue to you. Right. For instance, this one here. This is a gardener suggesting that at the time, those who had gardens were those who were of the high social class. It wasn't a thing for a poor man at all.
Yeah.
Standing on.
Right.
This is where the prison's parade ground used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where all prisoners were assembled every morning for head count. They get to count them to know if there's anyone missing.
Yeah.
If there's anyone who has committed a crime, they get to punish him right on the spot.
Here.
Yeah. But today they've reconstructed this place into what we call the Hall of Fame. All those who have contributed to the growth of Nigeria through music, politics, literature, they have their statues sculpted here today and are celebrated here today. So as we extend further, you're going to see some notable icons who have contributed to the growth of the Nigeria in one way or the other. Music, literature, politics, and etc. etc.
And one day my own will be here.
And yes, and that's why we have all these empty pillars around.
Maybe my own will be here.
Yes, all these empty pillars you're seeing are for you. And anyone who gets to contribute to the growth of Nigeria one way or the other, they get to sculpt their statues here.
So maybe
so yours could be anywhere.
So maybe your own will be here.
Amen.
So you have to work hard and make Nigeria proud. Amen. So they put your head here.
So as you can see from the right, this is the first African Nobel laureate for literature.
I know.
Wole Soyinka, the cancer, born 7th of July.
Wow.
19.
Living legend.
He comes here time to time. He has an office here called Kunji's Harvest.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's an art gallery. I'm going to take you and show you that area. So this is the fattening room.
Yeah.
It's a notable practice. It's a common practice notable among the Southerners, Akwa Ibom, Calabar women. They keep a woman in a special room for 6 months.
To fatten up.
Chop up, teaching you all the ethics. How to take care of a man, how to preserve a home and all that. They are so good at stealing people's husbands. If you notice, once an Akwa Ibom woman catches your husband, Otilo,
it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. Fact, our culture is so rich.
Our culture is very rich. Extremely rich.
This man.
So this is, can you guess who this man is?
This eyeglass go.
Chinua Achebe. Chinua Achebe.
How could I not?
The author of Things Fall Apart.
Why could I not?
He wrote extensively about the Igbo extraction, how the black man sold his heritage for, westernization, religion, Christianity, blah 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 blah.
A book you need to watch.
You
need to read. You need to read that book. It's very informative.
This man is The man with a hollow in the mouth. Something needs to be there, as you can see. Can you guess who he is? Fela Kuti.
Oh,
see his chains.
Jesus.
His eyes, his nose.
I could not recognize this fine man.
Legendary.
Legendary.
So you do celebrate celebration here every year, October.
Wait.
Yeah, so we just finished celebration 2022 this October.
Wait, here is where they celebrate.
Yeah, they've celebrated here at the same time at the shrine.
Wow, are you serious?
Yes.
I'm getting to know today. Wow. Every October what?
Every October, like we celebrated this one, 10th of October.
Okay.
It was a 1 week.
Fixed.
Yes, a 1 week event.
Wow.
7 days. These are the three wise men, the three founding fathers of Nigeria's independence. From the right, you have, can you guess?
This man is
Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, the first ceremonial president of Nigeria.
Why do they have the same cap?
Yeah, but one is bigger than the other.
Something is.
Yeah, they all look similar. Just to tell you that our tribe, irrespective of our tribes, we are one.
Of course, sure. Sorry,
so this is Ahmadu Bello in the middle.
Yeah, I need to say this clear. Nigerians, Nnamdi Kanu, Sunday Igboho, what they're fighting today is what these men fought for. The kind of dream they have for Oduduwa Republic, the kind of dream Nnamdi Kanu have for Biafra is what these men have for Nigeria. Today, I will live in the dream they fought for. They fought a good fight. Today, is that fight worth it? If you say, okay, let's defend Nigeria, let's scatter Nigeria so we'll have our ways. One day, Nnamdi Kanu will be a statue like this. Sunday Igboho will be a statue like this. And then, what they fought for, will you make sure is kept alive? These men are long gone.
But their memory lives. Their good deeds.
So, Nigeria, think, work what these men fought for. They fight for you. Fight for your children.
Whenever I come to this position, I get to ask the tourists,
right?
A very simple question.
Simple question.
So many of them just feel they are Nigerians, but they don't know jack about their history.
I don't feel.
All these guys you're seeing down here, all these heroes, they're all on the Nigerian currency.
Yeah.
Nnamdi Azikiwe,
500.
Thumbs up.
A career.
Ahmadu Bello,
200.
Yes, probably because you are Igbo. you feel like money. Awolowo.
100 naira.
You passed. So can you guess what this represents?
This is a gate, a door.
Yes.
Alright?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
It's a gate, an entrance.
Alright.
So can you tell what he stood for when the white men were in charge of Broad Street Prison?
Do they still have this height of, or is it a development, the developer brought it up like this?
Yes, I'm going to give you the history behind why it is the way it is. So you see these bricks you're seeing?
Yeah.
It was imported from England in the year 1885.
These bricks?
Yes, they are original. They are as old as 135 years.
Wow.
So this is one of the surviving evidence of Broad Street Prison. This at least will give you a little hint of what the prison needs to look like in those days. See this, how solid the bricks are.
I'm telling you, this is
so that will tell you that. But as you can see around you today, everywhere looks, the fence looks quite short.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, it's important to know that this fence is about 70% of it is under the ground.
70%?
Yes, that will tell you how high the fence is to be at the time. Because if you notice from the outside, the fence is way taller than it is inside.
Yeah.
Because during reconstruction, they had to sandfill everywhere, So that's why I see that area is a little bit steep.
Okay, yeah.
So this is the original prison entrance where prisoners were brought in through.
Wow.
So from this point, they get
with a car or legs?
They will bring you in with a car, of course.
This place is
like a Black Maria.
Wow, this place used to contain cars?
Yes. They could just drop the Maria outside, then maybe bring you in, or they have their little kind of bus. It will be able to pass here. Yeah. A car will be able to pass.
Ancient days. So let's leave ancient days for ancient days. So what?
So this place you are seeing is to be the records office where all prisoners' documentations were carried out. But today they've reconstructed this place into the museum, the heart of the park, that holds all the history about the Lagos people, their struggle for freedom, and Nigeria at large.
But it's empty.
Yes, the museum is here, so I'm going to take you in and show you some of the relics, some of the recoveries, the archaeological materials that were recovered during reconstruction. Ground floor, mostly for art exhibitions.
Okay.
Artists get to rent the space sometimes to put their artworks on the display so that an interested tourist, when he gets to see, get to call and negotiate the price.
I understand, yeah.
So upstairs is where the permanent exhibition lies.
Wow. So where's the entrance?
Yeah, it's over there, where you can see Lagos Fringe. So you see, the architect did a super amazing work.
How do you want? I was about saying that.
Yeah.
Ooh, the person behind this construction is so
super amazing. He's incredibly amazing.
No, he's brilliant. He's
a genius. It's not just brilliant, he's a genius.
Mad.
Because this place is not just a space for entertainment. There's history, there's a green space. You see lovers coming with their loved ones, coming here to enjoy themselves. And I bet you, if you bring your girlfriend here, she can never ever serve you breakfast. For any
girlfriend,
reason.
yeah, you know.
So this is the architectural plan of the park.
Wow.
Yes, can I identify where we are here at the moment?
I don't even know anything here. I have zero knowledge about this.
This is where we are.
Wow.
You know, if you notice, while we're coming to this direction, there was this red.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, and you know, this building is close to the fence where the original prison entrance was. Yeah. So this is the cell block. This is the fountain where the fish pond is. This is the female prison I showed you. Amphitheater. The prison's kitchen, and you know, like that. This is where the prisoners were killed. The gallows.
Oh.
So it has not been reconstructed into the Majesty.
The gallows?
Yeah, it's called the gallows. Execution, death by hanging.
Oh,
the Huntsman's news.
Yeah. I think I had something like that when I went to Badagry for slave trade.
Yeah.
I had something like that. Okay.
It executes slaves too as well. So that's what this stands for. Oh. A platform for freedom of expression. You can come here today, sing, perform freely without any fear of being killed. Unlike what the case used to be in those days, the narrative has been changed today. Today you can come here, enjoy yourself, sing beautifully, but you can't afford to sing rubbish else. All the people who have lost their lives here,
may I so rest in peace.
You kill yourself for nothing.
May I so rest in peace. May I so rest in peace, bro.
May they so rest in peace. You kill yourself by yourself. Yeah, this is a photograph of the gallows, you know, where prisoners were killed. And this is the original plan. This is what the architect used in bringing this freedom park to life.
Whoa! Kudos, bro. Kudos, man. Kudos, sir. The prison, Majesty.
Because originally the prison consisted of 8 cells surrounded by mud walls, and it's stated the prisoners used in working. The spades, the cutlasses,
the shovels.
Whoa. So this is the shackle. They put it around about the prisoner's leg. Then they attach this heavy ball to it. I bet you can't lift that up to make escape very difficult.
This one?
Yes. See this ball, they will get to attach this ball with a chain. Attach it to your leg to make escape very difficult because...
I can't lift this enough.
You can't.
Are you trying me?
Try and see.
You're trying me?
Try
Serious? Jesus. God. I did.
Very heavy. So I just wanted you to see how heavy it is. It's not as if you can't lift it.
It is quite heavy. It's quite
very heavy. So these are some tools, machinery tools from the blacksmith workshop, because they do rehabilitate prisoners at the time. Yeah. So they had the carpentry side, they had the blacksmith side, and these are some of the prison bars, like this one, suggesting that at the time some prisoners were trying to break out, but because of the quality of material, all effort was to no purpose. You can imagine how solid this is, and people were able to bend it to this point. Man, yes.
People bend this thing.
Yes, they did, of course. They're trying to fight their way out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody bent this thing.
Bent it, man. Real men, strong men.
Wow. You can imagine how Africans were. Strong.
Strength, black is strength. So these are some of the political prisoners that were imprisoned or served time in this Broad Street prison or Her Majesty's prison. This is Herbert Macaulay, the man who formed the first political party in Nigeria. He's an architect, a journalist, a musician, and is considered by many Nigerians as the founder of Nigerian nationalism. He was able to reveal some of the corrupt practices of the British people. So, you know, when you're being very vocal, trying to sensitize the underdogs, those who are not enlightened, because he was very schooled. Yes, once they get to notice a threat.
Even now, it's happening.
That's what it is.
It's happening,
Once a threat, they bring you down to prison. They will prison you. Yes, but you don't know that your mind can't be imprisoned. Wow. So this is one of the famous prisoners in this Broad Street prison, Esther Johnson, a 24-year-old woman called Ada. She was sentenced to life imprisonment for the murder of her white boyfriend, McCall, who was a railway worker here at the time in Nigeria.
Who was what?
A railway worker.
Okay.
Reason being, she lent him £400 to help her get a taxi in the UK.
Wow.
Because it takes a lot of love and trust for a woman to give a man such huge amount of money. Yeah.
Wow.
So Malcolm went there, somehow fell in love with another woman, squandered the money and came down to Nigeria empty-handed. This lady was very disturbed, she was very vexed. So she asked Malcolm, what's up? Where's the car? Where's the money? Malcolm, and the white man could be very straight. He said, Esther, I've gotten someone else, I'm sorry. So I all have different temperaments. Yeah, so she took his scissors, because she was a tailor at the time, she stabbed him, and that's what landed her in this prison. And why Nnamdi Azikiwe is celebrated here today, being the first ceremonial president of Nigeria, granted her presidential pardon after spending almost 10 years here in prison. So she was traumatized because she was already dead before she was even killed. Seeing every now and then people being killed, or bring her out, to arraign condemned prisoners. Wow. She got to saw a lot of execution.
She was pardoned?
Yeah, she was pardoned. See, 2nd of October, 1961.
Wow.
If of paper, those who are of the criminal nature, because they do have regular criminals too as well, aside political prisoners.
Wow.
Theft, rape, burglary, name it, etc., etc.
Oh.
Ridiculous sentences. So this man is called Michael Imodu. He was a labor unionist. As of when? In the... yes, in the 90s, yeah, wow. In the 90s. So he was able to mobilize a large crowd of people
for a protest,
sensitizing them on their need to fight for their rights. Else, if they don't fight for their rights, they won't be paid properly, and will all end up working as those mere ordinary people with no penny. How do they intend to feed their children? How do they intend to get a house if they get to work with so much labor and less money?
The question is, was that fight won? Today you have cheap labor in Nigeria. These men saw the future and they stood for it.
Yeah.
So sir, wherever you are, may your soul rest in peace.
Amen.
You've seen this man. This is Bafemi, and this is
Samadu Bello. Some political prisoners, Sija Konde, the first governor of Lagos, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, Chief Alfred, Samuel Onitiri, and Mr. Sunday. You know, they're all political prisoners.
Wow.
And this is the full-size prison. This is what it used to look like, because they've been able to retain the original size and shape of the prison cells.
Okay, so this was actually constructed here?
Yeah, these are just models or representation of what the prison needs to look like. And that's their little AC up over there. Yeah, little ventilation. You can imagine how tough it is to be being confined in such a little space.
You need to visit Badagry. I would like to recommend a video I made some time ago on the channel. I will leave a link up here or here, so go check it out. You understand what slavery looks like in Africa back then.
Yeah. So this is the transformation stage. I told you the park was abandoned for almost 30 years. It was a dumping ground, a refuse ground, a hideout for criminals, where all manners of heinous crimes are carried out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see, from a dumping ground to see how construction.
This was how it was.
Was in at the time.
And this was construction going on.
Yes.
And this is construction.
These are the lawns, middle.
These buildings were still the colonial buildings.
These are St. Nicholas, and the first hospital to carry out a heart transplant.
Wow.
In Nigeria.
And it's there?
Yeah, it's over here. So this is when the park was a complete level ground and some trees I told you were planted.
Yeah.
The park is basically 12 years old. It was commissioned on the 30th of September 2010 in commemoration.
12 years now?
Yes. Of the Nigerians' 50th independence anniversary, 30th September 2010. So I told you some trees here were planted, some trees are as old as the space. So if trees could talk, we would have given a better history than what I'm giving you today.
Yeah, I think I saw this tree while coming.
Yes, it's there, old. So these are some of the activities that's taking place over time in the park. You know, it's a cultural space.
Yeah.
It's a space of history. It's a space of entertainment. It's a green space too as well. So tree.
One day my picture will be here.
As
too.
a creative, it's a creative space.
Yeah.
Theologicals and the rest of that. So this is the nightlife of the park. It's always very colorful, beautiful at night.
I wish I can stay.
Oxygen.
I wish I can stay back, but one day I will come at night. Oh, this is actually beautiful.
So this is a representation of the gallows.
Whoa!
The hangsman's news. How prisoners were hung. So there will be like a barrel to stand on, like a stool.
You know what?
Someone will bring the latch out, pull it off, and the stool will sink in, and your neck will get choked on the rope.
I could have. Let me not try this thing. Let me not try to play.
They don't ask this sort of thing.
I don't have to try to play, bro.
No.
Story in this park is unlimited, so I can't even tell you everything. You need to come see by yourself. Personally, I didn't even know much about this histories about this place. Even through my research, I didn't even get much of this information I'm getting right now. I'm so blown away. We love our country and we love our continent. That's why we are making something like this to show our people. Most times, as a content creator, we get it so difficult to make documentaries. Most times as young content creators, we find it so difficult to get a proper documentary about a place. As a content creator, especially with us starting up, we find it so difficult to get access to make documentaries in a place like this. You should make it accessible, because actually for me, we are trying to promote our country, we're trying to show the world what we have in Africa. Why is it that it's so difficult for us to get it done? Please, you guys should make it accessible for us. It's not about the money, because here, when I got there, they say, if you do this and it goes viral, you start having followers, something like that. What's that? I'm risking my life. I think our time, I'm putting my energy, everything to this work. I'm putting my time, putting my money, I'm putting my time, putting my energy, putting my resources into this video just to make sure our story is told. I know this place already has name already. My video can only be a plus. So why are you looking after what I will gain from the video? Actually, it's not even what I had in mind coming here. I just want to show the place. I want to have a feeling of what this place is all about. I want to tell the world what this place is all about, not actually to become famous or anything. So please, you guys should make it accessible anywhere around Nigeria, Africa as a whole. Let's tell our stories ourselves, because that is the only way it will be true and fair. Because it's our brothers, it's our people, it's me, it's our story. Please, it should be easy for us to tell, document. Freedom Park is a history on its own, and it's a place you need to visit if you're in Lagos or you visit Lagos. Art is heart. Who is contented is rich. like I promise you that this video, you have a quality time watching. Tell me you didn't enjoy the video. Like this video, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I would definitely bring bomb your way. Visit Nigeria today, you will love the experience, especially Freedom Park. Freedom Park is located at Lagos Island. Once you dropped at CMS, ask of Freedom Park. It's easy to locate from CMS, Lagos, Nigeria. It's easy to locate. So if by chance you need help regarding the tour guide, somebody that will take you around this place, just hit me up. I will link you up with my tour guide. So have a good time here. If possible, you can come on your own, chill, relax, like everybody's doing here. Like I did, I chop my turkey and my chicken and chips. That feels sweet though. Bye for now.